This is the Lockpicking Newbie, and today is package day. This is from Guardiola on the Lockpickers United Discord. Very excited because look what we have. 2 Americans and something else. Super exciting. Okay. Oh man, look at what this is. Okay. All right, so I keep getting myself deeper and deeper. All right, this is an Abloy Classic cam lock. It says Abloy on it. Here's the little actuator for the cam. And then here's the key. And so let me just ask you guys, does Lockpicking Newbie have a disc detainer capability? Oh, that is so smooth. Raise your hand if you've ever seen Lockpicking Newbie with any form of disc detainer pick. No, you haven't, because I don't have any. So here we go again. This is a brown belt lock, or a red belt. Let's see. I think it's a red belt lock if I make a tool, or maybe it's a, whatever. It's either a red or black belt. And maybe I need to try out some different disc detainers first. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, so there that is. This is going to be part of trying to get through high security locks, and so far I have tried a multi-lock. What the heck do we call it? Multi-lock interactive with serrated pins. Got a lot of nowhere out of that. I've worked on a DOM briefly before I semi-bricked it, IX10. Worked on a Quickset Gen 3, Smart Key Gen 3, and what I did was I just kept it outside of the little housing, and I was just manipulating the sidebar. And I was able to get tension and get the sidebar to drop, but then I couldn't get it to open. So I have a lot more learning to go on that one. Most of those are generally brown belts. I think the DOM is a red belt. And then I think this is going to be a red belt if I buy a tool. But that thing is smooth. I kind of dig this. Okay, anyway. But what else do we have? We have A1105 American locks. And the purpose of these is to round out my practice fleet of 1100s to practice on. And oh, look, it's brown. So, oh, and it's got like a brass. This is cool, man. The hasp is brass. Looks like a regular 1100 keyway. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pinner. So that bitting looks okay. And what I'm doing actually is I have an order into allpadlocks.com to make some keys. I have a pinning set for 1100s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin up the 6th pin in all these cores, and then I'm having keys made for them. So let's see, are these the same key? 00516, 00502. Oh, but these are not the bidding. Ooh, wow, what coolness this is. Okay, all right. This is a lock picking show, so let's pick the lock. Oh my gosh, we're 5 minutes in with me waxing poetic about how much I love my security locks. But let's do some picking, because it's a picking channel. All right, so I've got my regular pry bar in 50 thousandths, and I got my number 1 in 18. And I'm just gonna feel, well, we already know the pins operate, so I'm just gonna start. So here we go. 1 is loose, 2 is loose, 3 is binding, 1 click, and then 1 louder click, so that's 3. 4, a little click, a little bit of core movement, and whoops, I miscounted pins because that was the back. So let's just start at the beginning again. Oh, here's 1. Okay, some very vague, I'm gonna let it up. That was some very vague, draggy movements. So 2 is binding. Nice click out of 2. All right, 1 is back. I'm just gonna take the 1 click out of 1. All right, 3. I'm just gonna say nothing for now. Not sure if that was good on 4. Oh. How am I gonna pick a lock if I can't count to 5? All right, 1. Another little mini click. Just gonna leave it. 2. Feels pretty firm. 3. Another click. We're not open. 4. Ooh, I feel like that was an overset. Back to 5. I tried to release the overset by releasing tension, but you know, whatever. Okay, another little mini click out of 1. Another little mini click out of 1. That feels pretty good on 2, I just must say. Ooh, a couple of clicks on 3. 4 feels really firm. I don't know, guys. Oh yeah, I just practice with these Americans. This is just gonna be practice locks for me. So guess what? Because I keep losing count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's only 5. I thought maybe Guardiola might have been a little tricky guy and pinned up pin 6 to where it would line up with the tip of the key, but no. Okay, so we're back at 5. I'm just gonna start at the back. I don't know what to call what just happened with 5. It was like barely binding and it just fell off of it, going down. Okay, so 4, little serration click, and then a oof. This time you've gone too far. Okay, I think 4 is better now. 3. 2, nothing. 1. Felt like a serration click. You know, you might have noticed I deviated from my normal American lock technique, which is 1 click and 1 click only, and then move on. So if I don't get some good happen here, I'm gonna go back to that. So that was a good click off of 5, back to 1, nice click. Okay, done for now with 1, 2, done for now with 2, 3, oof, overset for sure, baby. 4, and 5, no. Telling you guys, something funny going on here. All right, click out of 1, another click out of 1. Oh, finally. Okay, cool. Open. All right, well, I think that was around 4.5 minutes doing some public math. Oh my gosh, I forgot about gutting it. Okay. All right, I'm not sure this is gonna work, guys, so let's just try. Do not want to strip this screw again. Well, not this particular. Oh, good. All right, that came out just fine. Whew. I almost forgot about gutting. Fortunately, I had some gutting stuff right here. What a doof. Because I think the, oh yeah, okay, so here's a nice, very nice, whatchamacallit, anti-bypass wafer on there. This thing is kind of like covered in grease. And I'll just tell you, it's pure luck. I've got the gutting stuff nearby. We almost had another newbie disaster. So I'm just reaching to get my tools. Normally, if I'm going to do a pick and gut, I just have the tools laid out in handy if I know what the tools are going to be. And sometimes I've done it where I've got like every tool I have off camera, just all sitting there, waiting for the next thing to happen. Okay, this. Hey guys, my favorite clip remover tool is failing me. All right, let's see if we can get it off with the gut wrench, designed by LockNoob, who's a really nice guy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's not a nice guy. I don't know, but he just sounds super nice on video. It's LockNoob with his UK accent. Always useful stuff, and he's got a lot of tools that he's designed, including the gut wrench I just used. All right, I'm going no shim. All right, so we are in fact pinned five pins in here. And I'm gonna try to get them out with the tweezers because this, oh man, I keep missing. This thing is pretty gummy. This is key pin 3, 4, and 5. They look like what you'd expect on American lock key pins. They're serrated at the top. I don't know, guys. The way they do these serrated pins, it reminds me of a mullet, right? It's like business at the bottom, party at the top. That's my contribution to lock design culture. All right, so I'm back at chamber 6 is empty. I'll try to put this up here where you guys can see. Five is serrated. Six is serrated. I'll flip it around. Are we going to focus? Okay, yeah. 1 serrated. All right, well, this is interesting. Okay, here's a serrated spool and 2. And serrated. All right, I'm just looking down at the springs and, oh, for Christ. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I was gonna be lazy. I was gonna not dump the springs, but okay. I'll dump the springs. Okay. So, and then it's all stock core, very lovely. All right, so let's get this arranged. We'll do the pins, and then we'll do a little insert photo with the pins arranged with the drivers and key pins together. Okay, so here we are. there's like little colors on the key pins. So I would say this probably comes from, at some point, a pinning kit was used. I don't know. But a little bit unusual to have only one serrated spool and all the rest serrated. The springs look stock, and that one serrated spool is in chamber 2, and the key pins are all long enough to be serrated at the top. And with any luck, you are also looking at a photograph of the core with the key pins and the drivers installed, so you can see how they engage. All right, well, Guardiola, thank you. I am so excited about adding these Americans to the rest of the stable. I will do something to get these pinned for 6. And cool. All right, that's all I have for you today. This is the Lockpicking Newbie. Have a good day.